Hey guys, welcome to my channel Practical Learning Assets. So, in our last video, we have discussed the whole chapter that is real numbers, and today we will be practicing all the exercises in this chapter. So, let's start with the video. This is our exercise 1.1 in NCERT. So, the first question is use Euclid's division algorithm to find the HCF of the following pairs. So, the first main thing is that this exercise is based upon Euclid's division algorithm and Euclid's division lemma. So, we will be solving this exercise on the basis of Euclid's division algorithm and Euclid's division lemma. So, let's start with the first question. So, our first question is use Euclid's division algorithm to find the HCF of. This is our first question, and our first part is 135 and 225. So, we need to use Euclid's division algorithm to find their HCF. So, here A is equal to 225 and B is equal to 135. We know that while we are taking the numbers as A and B, A is always the largest number and B is always the smaller number. So let's start. 225 divided with 135, we get 90 and 135, again we get 45, then we have 90, 45 multiplied by 2 is 90. Okay, first I have solved the HCF. Now on each step we have to write. See, here we got our remainder as 90. So here remainder is not equal to 0. Again, on the second step we got a remainder as 45. Again our remainder is not equal to 0. Then on the third step we got a remainder as 0. You can write here 0. So remainder is equal to 0. As we have got a remainder as 0, so our HCF is 45. The highest common factor in A and B is 45. So we will write here HCF of 135 and 225 is equal to 45. So guys, our next part is, for the first question, our next part is 196 and 38,220. Now again, A is equal to 38,220 because this is the larger number, and B is equal to 196 because it is the smaller number. Let's start. Okay, 196, 196. On subtracting we get 6, 8, 1 and 2. So 196 multiplied by 9, we get 1764. Again subtracting it, we get 98. Now taking this 0, 195 multiplied by 5, we get 980. So our remainder is equal to 0. So our HCF is 196. Okay, now see one thing. Whenever you find your answer and you are writing the answer in the final step, always keep this thing in mind to highlight that answer, to keep that answer in a box so that it is visible to the teacher. This thing also comprises half marks. Proceeding to the next question, it is show that any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5 where q is some integer. So now the question says that we have to find or we have to show that any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5 where q is some integer. Solving the second question, let a be any positive odd integer. So, to a Euclid's division lemma, a is equal to bq plus r, where r is smaller than b and greater than or equal to 0. Now, here they have given of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5. So, our b will be 6. Here b is equal to 6 and our remainder will be equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Why? Because here we have written that remainder is less than b. Our b is 6, so less than b will be 5 and equal to or greater than 0. So starting from 0, we will go till 5. Now let's start this. Now putting the values of b and the remainder in this equation, we have a is equal to 6q plus 0, a is equal to 6q plus 1, a is equal to 6q plus 2, a is equal to 6q plus 3, a is equal to 6q plus 4 and a is equal to 6q plus 5. So as they asked in the question about the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 and 6q plus 5. So we have shown that any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 and 6q plus 5. So hence the answer. With this we have completed our second question also. So our third question is, an army contingent of 616 members is to march behind an army band of 32 members in a parade. The two groups are to march in the same number of columns. What is the maximum number of columns in which they can march? Always keep this in mind whenever we have statement questions. Do read the question once in one go with the whole concentration. Then again read the question to find out the main points. Now the main points are an army contingent of 616 members. So number of army contingent members is equal to 616. Then is to march behind an army band of 32 members in a parade. Number of army band members is equal to 32. Now the two groups are to march in the same number of columns. What is the maximum number of columns in which they can march? Now they have asked us maximum number of columns. So this implies that we have to find the HCF. So HCF of 616 and 32 is equal to question mark. Let's find out the HCF. Now as 616 is greater, A is equal to 616 and B is equal to 32. Now 616 divided with 32 on 32 multiplied with 19 gives us 608. Remainder is 8. Then 32. Then 8 multiplied by 4 gives us 32. Okay, in the first step our remainder was not equal to 0. In the second step our remainder is equal to 0. So our HCF is equal to 8. Or we can say that the maximum number of columns in which they can march is 8. Now let's proceed to our next question. Now our fourth question is, use Euclid's division lemma to show that the square of any positive integer is either of the form 3m or 3m plus 1 for some integer m. This question is also similar to the second one that we did. Let A be any positive integer, therefore A is equal to BQ plus R, where R is smaller than B and greater than or equal to 0. Here they have asked us of the form 3m or 3m plus 1. So our B is equal to 3 and our R is equal to 0, 1, 2 because B is 3. So R is less than 3 till 2 and from 0 till 2. Let's start with it. A is equal to BQ plus R. A is equal to BQ plus 1. A is equal to BQ plus 2. These are the forms, but they have asked us to show the square of these positive integers. Now let's find their squares. A is equal to 3q plus 0. Therefore, A square is equal to 3q square. A square is equal to 9q square. Then it is equal to 3 into 3q square. Then A square is equal to 3m. Why A square is equal to 3m? Because m is equal to 3q square. This was the first. Then the second is equal to 3q plus 1. A square is equal to 3q plus 1 whole square. A square is equal to 9q square plus 6q plus 1. It is equal to 3q square, 2q plus 1. Now A square is equal to 3m plus 1 because m is equal to 3q square plus 2q. Then our third part, A is equal to 3q plus 2. A square is equal to 3q plus 2 whole square. A square is equal to 9q square plus 12q plus 4. So from A square is equal to 9q square plus 12q plus 3 plus 1. Okay, we have done 3 plus 1 and here to expand 4 and also to get a common number, that is 3 in this pair, in this group. Now A square is equal to 3. We have taken 3 common from here. 3q square plus 4q plus 1 plus 1. Now A square is equal to 3m plus 1. From here we have taken 3m plus 1. Now in the bracket we'll write m is equal to 3q square plus 4q plus 1. Now, this was all for our fourth question. Now, let's proceed to our fifth question. Now, our fifth question says that use Euclid's division lemma to show that the cube of any positive integer is of the form 9m, 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. Now, they have asked us to use Euclid's division lemma to show that the cube of any positive integer is of the form 9m, 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. So, this is our fifth answer. Now, let A be any positive integer. Now, A is equal to BQ plus R, where R is less than B and greater than or equal to 0. Now, here B is equal to 3. Why? Because they have asked us to find the cube of any positive integer, and that should be of the form 9m, 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. So 9 is the cube of 3, so we will be taking B as 3. If B is equal to 3, then R is equal to 0, 1 and 2. The first part is A is equal to 3q plus 0. A cube is equal to 3q whole cube. A cube is equal to 27q cube. Then it is equal to 9 multiplied by 3q cube. Now, why 9? Because from 27 we will take 9 common and 3 will remain inside the bracket. Now, 9m. So, why A cube is equal to 9m? Because m is equal to 3q cube. This is almost the same as our fourth question, but here we have to take the number as the cube of the integer. Now, our second part is A is equal to 3q plus 1. A cube is equal to 3q plus 1 whole cube. A cube is equal to 27q cube plus 1 plus 27q square plus 9 cube. A cube is equal to, now we will arrange this in a particular form, 27q cube plus 27q square plus 9q plus 1. Now, A cube is equal to 9, we will be taking common from this. 9 multiplied by 3q cube plus 3q square plus 3q plus 1. A cube is equal to 9m plus 1. Why? Because m is equal to 3q cube plus 3q square plus 3q. Now, our third part. A is equal to 3q plus 2. A cube is equal to 3q plus 2 whole cube. A cube is equal to 27q cube plus 8 plus 54q square plus 36q. Now, from here again we will be arranging them in a particular order. Now, 27q cube plus 54q square plus 36q plus 8. A cube is equal to 9 multiplied by 3q cube plus 6q square plus 4q plus 8. Now, here we have taken 9 common and the remaining inside the bracket. Now, A cube is equal to 9m plus 8. Why? Because m is equal to 3q cube plus 6q square plus 4q. Now this is how we have to solve the questions related to the division lemma, Euclid's division lemma. Okay guys, this was all for our today's video. If you have any doubts regarding any of the topics, just go on the link that is coming on the screen and watch my videos regarding those topics. Okay, so if you like my video and feel the content to be useful, just hit like to my video and subscribe to my channel. Bye guys.